probably the best-known Batman opponent gets his own solo film at the end of the year. Since the CinemaCon this year, it is also clear that the Joker played by Joaquin Phoenix will surely become a movie only for adults. But now it's official, because under a picture by director Todd Phillips posted on Instagram, he answered a user's age rating question with the words, "There will be an R rating. I've been asked that many times before. I thought people knew. Sorry." We will find out more shortly before the cinema release on October 4th, 2019. For quite some time there has been a prequel to the tributes of Panem in the room. Now, Studio Lionsgate has announced that a prequel novel by author Suzanne Collins will be published in May next year. But that's not the only thing, because as Lionsgate boss Joe Drake announced to the Associated Press, the studio is looking forward to working closely with the author on a film. He didn't comment on the exact date, but it's considered certain that a prequel will come. The plot will take place 64 years before the events of the books and film adaptations, so it has to be classified after the so-called Dark Days and therefore takes place in the period in which the Hunger Games were introduced for the first time. Therefore, a cast return is not to be counted on, since this would not work regarding the timeline. Details about the release date are probably not to be expected this year. A few days ago, the magazine Deadline surprisingly announced that another offshoot of the Paranormal Activity series is planned. The 7th part of the series will be produced in cooperation with Blumhouse and Paramount. The pseudo-found footage series is best known for the fact that the protagonists are haunted by evil spirits in front of the camera. The first part of the series, with a budget of just $15,000 brought in no less than $193 million worldwide. However, the more the series progressed, the less successful it became. The last part to date, Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension, had a budget of $10 million and earned only $80 million. Whether the new part will be a reboot or a sequel is not known yet, nor is the release date. We'll keep you informed about this in any case. This week it became known that Avengers Endgame will come in the cinemas again, in a new version. This was also confirmed by Marvel boss Kevin Feige, who speaks of an extended version. Shortly afterwards he also reveals what exactly is new about the modified version. It's not an extended cut, but a few additional scenes after the credits. The US cinema company Cinemark states that the new version will be about 7 minutes longer than the actual version. Whether this is really true cannot be determined due to the huge crowd on the site. What many fans will be happy about is that the new version will contain a Stan Lee tribute. The Marvel creator died last year on November 12th. What we do not know yet is whether the European version will be the same as the US version. We will certainly keep you informed about further updates on the new cinema release of Avengers Endgame. Again, there are rumors about the set of Bond 25. According to The Sun, this time it's about director Kari Fukunaga, who spends too much time playing PlayStation, therefore his employees have to work overtime. And this despite the fact that they are already miles behind the shooting schedule, due to all the other delays like Craig's injury or the explosion on set. So apparently some of the employees refused to work throughout the weekend. Rami Malek also commented on the shooting. The Bond villain, who is currently shooting his series Mr. Robot in New York City, says he talked to Fukunaga and that the plan was changed regarding the joint shootings with Craig. Malek also says that he believes that with such a franchise they would have everything under control. We don't know if the assumptions of The Sun are true or not, but one way or another it's rather unlikely that they can stick to the planned release on April 8, 2020. The upcoming Kingsman prequel will now carry the simple but concise title The Kingsman. The focus will be on Harris Dickinson, who plays the young Conrad and later founds the infamous secret organization. As the story progresses, he will meet historical figures such as Mata Hari, the British General Herbert Kitchener, and the assassin of Franz Ferdinand, Gavrilo Princip. As a result, the Kingsman will play before the outbreak of World War I. The main antagonist will be Rhys Ifans, who will portray the famous Grigory Rasputin. The expected release of The Kingsman is February 14, 2020. Already since January, the streaming service IMDb TV exists in the USA, which is completely financed by advertising and therefore also free of charge. It is seamlessly integrated into the streaming services, which are launched almost daily and which Netflix and co have had to deal with in recent months. IMDb's platform has in the USA at present 500 feature films and approximately 275 series in the free offer. This means that depending on the film you choose, 5 to 12 non-skippable advertising blocks appear. And even if IMDb TV cannot keep up with Amazon Prime Video or Netflix in terms of numbers, they still have some classics such as Memento, Platoon and Terminator on offer. When exactly IMDb TV will be released in Europe is not known yet, nor is it currently known how the European offer will differ from the US offer.